love talking about because I am a 90s child and I grew up on like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon and all these great channels there's really good shows on. So I was thinking to myself, let's talk about Disney Channel original movies, right? So I made a list of my top 10, and believe me, it was so hard because there's so many good movies to pick from when you have watched all of them multiple times, right? And I'm going to go 10 to number 1. That's what I'm going to do. And I would believe everybody have seen these, I would think, but you never know. Because every time I talk about a movie, a Pacific movie, I always get like a text for someone or someone in the comment section on other platforms telling me, oh, I never knew about that movie. Oh, I never knew about that news or whatever. By the way, I love when people tell me if I've seen something and they necessarily haven't seen it and it sounds good because I'm the one that explained it and they tell me, oh, I'm going to watch it. That makes me feel good. It really, really does. But I want to go from 10 to 9. So number 10, which I believe should be higher on the list, but like I said, this was very hard. Very hard. Number 10 is The 13th Year. Okay, 13th Year is about a boy that turns 13 and finds out he finds out that he's turning into a mermaid, okay? And he's also on the swim team. So that just makes it a little bit harder. Number 9 is Luck of the Irish. I remember when Luck of the Irish premiered, okay? And it's about a boy that finds out that his family is Irish. I think he already found out. I think he already knew that his family was Irish. He finds out that they're leprechauns. That's what happens. He's also a basketball player. I thought that was really good. But that's one of my favorites. Number 8 is Get a Clue. Get a Clue stars Lindsay Lohan. I think I seen Parent Trap. I think Parent Trap came out first and then Get a Clue came out second, I think. I'm not sure. I didn't check the years on that. But Get a Clue is about some teenagers that are trying to figure out just a mystery, right? I'm not going to say too much because I actually want people to watch the movies that I talk about. But Quince is number 7. Quince is about a girl, teenage. I believe she's a teenage girl. I don't know why I think that she was a junior high. Either she was in junior high or in high school. And she finds out that her mother is having quintuplets. And they get like deals and all types of stuff. And she feels like a bandit sometimes and stuff like that. Her friends are good friends. I will say that. Number 6 is Stepsister from a Weird Planet. Stepsister from a Weird Planet. I also remember when this first came out. It's about a girl. Her mother marries a man, and the teenage girl, her daughter finds out that they're from a different planet. Because the guy that her mom marries, he also has a teenage daughter, and it's crazy. It really is. But I don't see too many people talk about that movie. It's a really good movie. It is. It's really, really good. Up and Away is number 5. I will say this. Up and Away, I remember when it first came out because I think that was the first time I've been watching cartoons with black superheroes. I think that was the first time I ever seen a black family of superheroes, right? And that was really good. The teenage boy, the younger boy, I don't think when you first see him, I don't think he got his powers yet. And then he develops his powers and stuff like that. I thought that was also really good. Number 4, Smart House. I would have put Smart House a little higher than 4, but I thought Smart House is, just a really good movie. It's about a family that moves into a smart house. I remember when this premiered. You know why I remember? Because the day before the movie came out, everybody in school was talking about the movie because you see like the premiere things and stuff like that, and I could not wait to watch it, and I thought this movie was so good. It's about a family with a daughter and an older son, and it's a smart house. I remember one of the scenes I love is that he tells the smart house to make orange juice, and I think it had like a malfunction, and the oranges were just coming out. So good. Number three is Brink. Brink is also one of my favorites because I had to. Had a crush on the lead guy in Brink just because I thought he was cute, and it's rollerblading. For some reason that movie made me thought I could rollerblade. I cannot rollerblade. I can't. And that movie also because the guy, there was the brother from a show called So Weird. That, if you haven't seen So Weird, it's a TV show. It was on Disney Channel once upon a time ago. That's also good. Number two and number one was very hard because Xenon the 21st Century Girl is like my childhood. All these movies are part of my childhood, but Xenon the 21st Century Girl is right there. And the reason why that is, you had a couple things. The girl that played Xenon, she was it for me because she just did a really good job playing Xenon, and I loved her personality with her parents in the movie. I also love the fact that she was late for school. I also love the fact that her friends were just like her, and the fact that Raven was in it, and she played her best friend and stuff like that. It's about a girl that lives in a space station, and she has to go to Earth, and it was so good. Number two is Cheetah Girls. I'm a Cheetah girl. Okay, I love Cheetah Girls. I always wanted the outfits that they wore in Cheetah Girls. They made 3 movies. Yeah, they made 3 movies, and I've heard a lot of people like, oh, why can't they not reboot it, but continue it on with, it could be their kids, it could be anything. I think that was the way they should go with that if they ever decide to do that. But like Cheetah Girls was it. The music was good. You had they were actually singing, which I love. It was just one of those movies I can still put on today, know everything about the movie, have know all the lyrics, and sit here and watch it, and just, I like to, I don't know if anybody else like to do this, but for some reason nowadays, I think I've been doing it for longer than what I'm thinking, but if I'm watching a movie by myself, I'll give it commentary. I'll give my commentary on it when I'm watching a movie. I do it all the time. I was just recently doing it right before I press play on my camera. It could be any movie. It could be an older movie. It could be a movie that I've seen, but I haven't seen it in a while, and I'll put my commentary in it. It could be a movie that I haven't seen, and I'll put my commentary on it. It's just the way it goes within my brain. And anytime I watch a movie, I always, especially I'm going to do a review on it, I ask myself questions that are going to be answered to a certain character or just a certain storyline or whatever. But I do the same thing with TV shows. But that's my whole list. I also have a whole list of TV shows for Disney Channel. Excuse me. But I hope you guys like that. I mean, this whole list, I think anybody would love. It's just part of my childhood. And I left two movies off for good reason. I'm going to talk about that in a different video. But yeah, I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys subscribe to me. I hope everyone is having a good day. Bye.